Hey everybody, I'm Nick Lamb, and thank you for joining us for video 2 in our 3-part series. Today we're going to talk to you about how to build a massive amount of wealth through a passive real estate investment strategy. Alright, let's get started. Alright, our goal here is to turn $25,000 into $6 million. I like to use $25,000 because I believe it's an attainable amount by most people. We're going to maintain a real estate portfolio that's going to give us 20% annualized returns, and I think 20% is conservative. I think we can get much higher than that. How are we going to do this? We're going to harness the power of leverage. We're going to maintain as much leverage as allowable under the mortgage guidelines. We're going to use leverage responsibly, of course. And we're going to buy an old real estate, slowly accumulate it over a lifetime, and we're going to refinance the appreciated value and invest it in more properties. The pros of this strategy is anybody can do it. It's less time consuming and less risky than the active strategy, and you're going to build a massive amount of wealth without taking large risks. I mean, we're talking multi-generational crazy money. Cons, you're not going to get as stinking rich as you would with the active strategy that we will cover in video 3. And it is time consuming managing multiple properties. You can always pay someone, a management company, to manage your properties, or if you manage them yourself, it's going to take a little time, but we all go to work every day because we get compensated. And you're going to be compensated very handsomely by managing properties. Let's get right into an example here. Again, turning $25K into $6 million. We're going to buy a new primary residence as frequently as you can, because you get to use that minimum down payment of 3.5%, and you rent out the other properties when you move into the next. So we're going to start with $25,000. You're going to assume 3.2% appreciation rate, and your annual return on equity is going to be at least 20%. And in 30 years, you're going to have $6 million of equity in your real estate portfolio. Jumping in, step 1, you buy a primary residence with 3.5% down. Your purchase price is going to be $350, so that down payment is going to translate to $12,250. So your leverage multiplier, because you're using such a small down payment, is 28.57. Your return on equity is going to be 91% because you use such a small down payment. You're basically doubling your money in year 1. So let's fast forward a year, maybe 2 years, to step 2. You just buy another primary residence with that 3.5% down payment. You rent out the previous. Purchase price, let's say you buy the similar home. Purchase price $350,000. Your down payment is going to be $12,250. Again, your leverage multiplier is 28.57. Your return on equity, again, 91%. If it seems simple, it's because it is. Year 2 summary is going to be their portfolio value of $700,000, but you only invested $25,000, and you're getting a 91% return on your equity. To translate this to dollars and cents, your wealth is going to increase each year by $22,400, but you only invested $25,000. So going forward, how do you maintain this? So you're just going to maintain the leverage. You're going to refinance and purchase additional properties with that excess cash you get in the refinance. If you are confused or not exactly sure what I mean by the refinancing concept, go back to video 1, and it has a nice discussion on the refinancing mechanics. With the refinance, you're able to monetize all the equity in this home, and you're going to, like I said, buy more primary residence very easily and comfortably because you only have to put 3.5% down. After 30 years, you're going to have a portfolio worth $20 million with equity of $6 million. I like to note, if you started with $100,000, you're going to have over $25 million in equity after 30 years, and you're going to have a real estate portfolio of $100 million. You're a mini mogul at that point, if not a straight-up mogul. And a quick passive strategy summary: buy real estate with leverage, maintain leverage through refinancing, purchase additional real estate, put that cash to work. And this is going to allow you to maintain that 20% annualized returns. And again, I think this 20% is modest. I think you can get a lot more. Clearly, you're getting a lot more in the early years, as I pointed out, with a 90% return on equity. And this is just one way to create a leveraged portfolio that's going to give you that 20% return. There's actually infinite number of ways. And this is kind of my cheesy, just do it, the choice is yours slide. You got the really cool $100 bill graphic at the bottom. Guys, just go out there and do it. Buy your first property. If you just buy one, you're like, this isn't for me, then, not a big deal. But go out there, get your feet wet, buy one. These strategies are implemented long term. You're not going to, in 5 years, you might own 3 properties. You're not going to get it over your head that quickly. You'd be surprised. This is not a new concept. It's time tested. Every single real estate mogul ever has used these strategies. And this is really what makes the difference. Everybody have cash in the bank for a rainy day, should have a 401k, should have stock and bond portfolio because it's part of an overall portfolio. But these strategies, what I just talked about, is what makes the difference. It's what creates multi-generational crazy money. I mean, this is how the rich get richer, not because they have money. That adage is garbage. It's not true. It's because they know how to leverage what they already have, or they have people on their teams that know how to leverage what they have. But guess what? Now you know, so there's no excuses. And if any of this is interesting, if you guys want to go buy a piece of real estate, you need to get a mortgage. I have contacts all over the country, some of the top players in real estate agents and the top guys in mortgages as well. Feel free to comment or ask questions or reach out to me via email, and I can give you those contacts, or just to shoot the shit back and forth. If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer. Again, make sure to subscribe to our channel, and you get more tips for real estate and for stocks, bonds, and just market advice in general. And so next video, we're going to talk about an active strategy. If you thought the money gets crazy in a passive strategy, you're going to get real excited about the active strategy. So we'll see you there.